Hello, my friends. Welcome to another quick trick record of the day type of thing. My name is Ellsworth, also known as Dan Ketch. I got one of my favorites for you today. This is an oldie from the first generation of my experience with drum and bass. This is Hang On by the Easy Rollers, and it's the Easy Rollers remix. It's one of my favorite intros in any drum and bass track from this period, or maybe ever. It's very long, it's very attention grabbing, it changes the mood of anything you lay it over. Super catchy, very warm. This is the Easy Rollers at their best, in my opinion. Yeah, great tune. Check this out. Long intro. It's a very organic tune. Easy Rollers are always, not always, but they're known for their funky, jazzy kind of tunes, but a lot of just, almost like real instrumentation to it, That little flute and that little kind of organ stab right there, whatever that might have been before that. Easy Rollers always, in my opinion, were just these people that made stuff that you could hear a band doing this, you know what I mean? It has a real life appeal to it that drum and bass can sometimes be missing. And this is one of those tunes I think really personifies that. You hear the snares rolling around a little bit there. It just all sounds real. Session. Lovely, funky little tune. Everything is layered perfectly together. Everything is lush and rounded. There's no real sharp or aggressive noises to this, other than that little kind of valve sound in the breakdown there. Everything is very nice, The horns. Hear that percussion pick up a little bit. Really takes its time breaking down right here. masterfully done, masterfully done. It just, it follows the right kind of patternization, you know? It starts off with that long beginning and then gets you back to almost like a 0 point and builds and builds and builds, never becoming agitated, never becoming overly aggressive, just adding layers of funk and a little bit more intensity in some of the samples. It's textbook, man. It is the way it should be done. Got such a live appeal to it. I love this tune. Yes, my friends. Great tune from the Easy Rollers. One of my favorites from them. Little info for you here on this funky little jammer as it winds itself down. This came out in 1998 on Moving Shadow. Moving Shadow is, in my opinion, one of the best labels in drum and bass. You could kind of watch as their releases mirror what's really in the zeitgeist of the genre at the time that it came out. I'll let this finish out and I'll keep talking. Yeah. Like I was saying, Moving Shadow, I think, is one of the most important labels in drum and bass. If you look at their releases, they are just, it's name after name after name of absolute Goliath in this industry, in this music. I mean, Easy Rollers had a ton of releases on there. Probably most noteworthy being Tough at the Top, which we are going to talk about. I have two versions of it. I got the one that everybody knows, the popular one that Dara spun on vinyl a little while ago on Higher Education, but it also got a release on Moving Shadow. But there was just so many names on there. You can go back to like Two Bad Mice, you can go to Origin Unknown, and then you can kind of chart it growth into like some of the more modern names, like late 90s modern names like Technical Itch, Dom and Roland, then start seeing stuff from Noisia on there. I mean, they were just always there. And it's a great name, Moving Shadow. I mean, come on, dude. Everything they did, their catalog is gigantic. And a lot of it's available on digital. I actually went hunting for this digital, found it on Beatport. There's like 12 pages of Moving Shadow releases on Beatport. It's incredible. The cat in here. What's up, buddy? Yeah, man, like just their releases were just top notch, and they moved all through jungle and drum and bass. There's some aggressive stuff in there, and some of the most iconic drum and bass tunes are on Moving Shadow. Worthy of getting a tattoo of the label. I thought about getting a tattoo of this label actually. Not that I'm covered in ink or anything, but I think about it occasionally. But yeah, man, the Easy Rollers, they had some aggressive stuff. They had some stuff that was a little bit more contemporary D&B, but yeah, he knows. I think most people know them and recognize them as like really jazzy, organic, almost like a band that put out these lovely, lush songs. And this is one of my favorites from them. It's probably the first song I heard from the Easy Rollers before I heard Tough at the Top or anything up Weekend World or anything like that. Was this one. It was a gift from my buddy Nielsen, of course, DJ Destro, who I've talked about plenty of times. who had great taste in drum and bass, man. I don't know where I would be if I didn't stumble across that bastard at some point in my life. But the stuff I got out of his collection really did help shape who I became as a DJ and as a fan of this music. And this is kind of the first stuff that introduced me to it. And this is a very approachable style that the Easy Rollers had. Hey, bud. You know, it wasn't quite so techno-y, you know, full of these things that sounded synthetic. You know, it's got instrumentation to it. It has musicality to it, and I love it. I love the Easy Rollers style. The B side of this is dope too, man. The B side is DJ Addiction, and it's got like an early snare, stepper jungle kind of style to it. It still has that sample of that dude saying, you know, first time I enjoyed a record session. But this side has that intro that's just phenomenal, man. So that's gonna do it for today, my friends. The Easy Rollers are a beautiful, beautiful group, and I will be talking about the top Easy Roller song, Tough at the Top, at some point in the future, probably on a full episode because it deserves a lot of attention. But hopefully this one is something you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you're having a good day or a good night, whatever it might be. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.